Lilac?
She never scented her stationery with lilac.
It was always rose.
Like... Hey guys, it's Kim. Today I'm going to be doing a commentary on Barbie, Princess and the Pauper, and I genuinely find this to be one of the S-tier Barbie movies and one of the top movies of all time. Let's be real, it's a cultural reset, and we all know it. I actually had the castle, I had Erica, my little sister had Erica, I had Annalise, we had the horse-drawn carriage, we had a black Dominic, we had it all. The castle itself sang, the dolls sang, it was a time. And I forgot to mention, we played the Game Boy Advance Princess and the Pauper game as well, so there's that. So let's get into Barbie and the Princess and the Pauper.
Two identical baby girls were born. The king and queen were overjoyed.
The king and queen rejoiced. But what happened to the king? He did. Probably.
The second baby girl was named Erica. Her parents loved her every bit as much as the king and queen loved the princess.
Except they were poor.
Hey, are you like poor? Like, are you like poor? No, I'm serious, like...
They were so poor.
404. Money not found.
The princess learned her royal duties.
So nostalgic.
While Erica worked long and hard as a seamstress, the princess and the pauper never met. Fate decreed they would.
Yeah, okay. Girl, keep that to yourself.
The miners informed the queen the gold had run out. And then it struck her. Nearby lived a rich young king who was seeking a wife.
Aw, that's tough.
Oh, we're late. And then it's move to your speech at the Historical Society. After that, we have to rush, and I mean rush.
All my life I've always wanted to have one day just for me. Nothing to do and for once nowhere I need to be. With no lessons, lords or lunches, or to-do list in the way. No one to say when to eat or read or leave or stay. That would be the day. And no debt to pay.
Oh man, I forgot some of the words now.
Adam Carp, what do you think I'm running here?
A cabaret.
I would have said a debtor's prison.
Keep laughing.
You'll be working for me for another 37 years.
But I've already paid off more than half.
But there's an interest, isn't there? Your parents should have thought of that before they borrowed so much.
They did it to feed me.
Their mistake.
Savage.
What would it be like to be? What would it be like to be free? Free.
She's literally forced into this betrothal, which wasn't uncommon in the past for arranged marriages.
Is the only way to take care of our people.
I know. It's my duty.
I forgot about the side character, yo.
You would think that I'm so lucky that I have so many things. I'm realizing that every present comes with strings. Though I know I have so little, my determination's strong. People will gather around the world to hear my song. Can I come along?
No. She's like, no, I don't know you.
I close my eyes and feel myself fly 1,000 miles away. I could take flight, but would it be right? My conscience tells me stay. I'll remain forever royal. I'll repay my parents' debt. Duty means doing the things your heart may well regret. But I'll never stop believing. She can never stop my schemes. There's more to living than gloves and gowns and threads and seams. In my dreams, I'll be free.
I mean, the vocals, the lyrics, you feel it in your soul?
Fat and a brain.
Oh yeah, it has like, what are they called? Geo something? It is so beautiful. I've actually seen one in person.
Why, hello. There's nothing left.
Yeah, 'cause it's all yours.
Yes.
Yes! But the purple on him, it's actually a nice color.
I've been bowing, I've been scraping, I've been lying like a rug, and for 10 long years I've had to pay my dues. But today I am escaping, for the last gold has been dug. It was waiting there, so how could I refuse? And what better husband could a princess choose?
She faints.
Bring the kingdom back to health, and I'll wear the crown, for how could I refuse? Raise every glass and rouse every cheer, master in charge of all that I see. All hail me!
The Queen decided to marry off to the King of Dulcinea.
Behind your back.
What? Making a decision without me?
Who does she think she is? Thinking for herself. Using her brain.
And you always go,
Silencio! No! I won't let go! This person's son will turn and run because some reckless royal chose another bow.
Never knew what he said there.
Yes, suppose the girl goes missing, so the king says au revoir. Then I find her, bring her back, and make the news. Then the queen will be so grateful that she'll pledge the repertoire, and I'll humbly tell her, how could I refuse? When our ceremony's over, I will rise and take the throne, and that nitwit Annalise can kiss my shoes. For the kingdom and the castle will be mine and mine alone. If the crown should fit, then how can I refuse? So get ready with the roses and stand by with the champagne. When you've got a brilliant plan, you never lose. Now thank this job, but how can I refuse? How can I refuse?
I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of zone out during the animal parts. And what's a dog doing with a grill anyway? Anyway. And look, she's like a geologist, studying rocks and everything. She's an intellectual. We stand.
I'm reporting as Barbie, world-class. I classified this as iron pyrite, commonly known as fool's gold.
Well done, Your Highness.
I mean, I think that with studying rocks, you study like how it scratches against something and add some depth to her. That's, you know, not just like your typical like, oh, they love to shop, like you see all the time with Mycene and stuff.
I present this engagement gift to you.
Will a week from today do?
Next week.
Oh yeah! How did I miss this line? And why is she wearing gems? Like, sis is dripping.
I know it's the right thing to marry him, but sometimes I wish...
I can marry you! Get the blue feather out, boy.
Annalise,
Detention.
you're going to need your cape.
So cute. He went to get her away and like give her a break from palace life.
Nobody knows who I am.
It's kind of obvious. I don't get how that's like proper disguise. You can easily look at her through the hood and see. She's not shy, guys. She's not covering up well.
My favorite. But you knew that.
A few moments later.
All the shops closing down. And she feels like that guilt.
You'll find your wings.
Oh wait, isn't that Unwritten? Written on My Heart? That's the ending song. I never noticed. It opens every door. Yes!
It's free to believe.
Resign?
Madam Carp!
It's jacked. Everything she has to pay her. Because her parents died to get out the debts. Rude.
Whoa. Please, call me Annalise.
I'm kind of just enjoying this right now. Like,
You have the same name as the princess.
she looks literally like her. Maybe they don't see her up close at all, ever.
You supposed to be inside the castle?
Aren't you supposed to be in your prison?
Savoring a first and last taste of freedom before getting married next week. To a total stranger. At least you're not an indentured servant. Indentured servant?
Step aside.
If I'd like to have my breakfast hot, Madam Carp will make me pay. And I have to fetch the eggs myself, and the barn's a mile away. But in my head, I'm back in bed, snuggled up and sleeping late. If I want some eggs, I ring the bell, and the maid comes running in. And she serves them on a silver tray, and she brings the cookie tin. And while I eat, she rubs my feet, and strolling minstrels play. But I'd rather be in my library, reading science books all day.
Same. Not science books, but reading all day in a library. Hello, Belle.
I'm just like you.
You are?
You're just like me. There's somewhere else we'd rather be. Somewhere that's ours. Somewhere the dreams come true.
I just got chills.
I am a girl like you. You never think that it was so. But now I've met you and I know it's plain as day. Sure as the sky is blue, that I am a
work at Madame Carp's penitentiary. Dress emporium.
First I choose a fabric from the rack and I pin the pattern down.
Able sisters.
I stitch it in the front and back and it turns into a gown. I wear the gown without my crown and dance around my room and imagine life without the strife of an unfamiliar groom. I'm just like you, I think that's true.
You're just like me,
yes I can see. We take responsibility. We carry through, do what we need to do. Yes, I am a girl like you. A heart that beats, a voice that speaks the truth. Yes, I am a girl like you.
No, I guess not.
I used to straight up think that if you were royalty, you would have a crown birthmark, like, because you did. It's like...
Wolfie!
And the other thing that's interesting about Wolfie is, like, he barks, and he's a cat. Like, he is quirky. He's not like other cats. I think it just got to him because it, like, took him by surprise. It caught him off guard, like, to see a cat barking. What is this science experiment that walked off Dexter's lab that's barking at me? You mutant.
Mutant and proud.
One day you must sing for us at the palace. Really? I won't forget.
You won't forget, but you have your tail locked up somewhere, so it won't matter.
Huh? Serafina?
Hold up, why are there no guards around her? Where is her security detail?
I command you to unlock this door.
Well, excuse me, princess.
We're in charge, you bonehead.
Right, I knew that. Oh, who's the mastermind? Oh, Ravager!
It says she's run away, so she won't have to marry King Dominic.
And he took it, thinking it's valuable. She literally said it's not valuable, it's fool's gold. Which actually makes sense that he picked it up. Wow, I just got that.
Preminger, what would I do without you?
You would actually thrive. You would have better skin.
Why would she run away?
Why don't you see for yourself?
Oh, this part, guys.
Lilac.
Why don't you stick
to your
books? Schoolboy.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Dang, that is condescending.
Lilac? She never scented her stationery with
lilac.
It was always rose.
Like, it sounds very soccer-ish if you hear it out of context.
The princess sent for me.
Oh, actually...
I'm gonna sing at the castle. Me! I better change my dress. What am I talking about? I only have one dress.
That's sad. And the thing is, she has to wear dress all the dang day long, like...
Pretend to be Princess Annalise. I can trick Preminger into revealing where he's hiding her.
That actually is so bad, because they would both be arrested.
A girl like me. Count me in.
But imagine, like, you get whisked away and, like, you have this moment of coming up for air, in a way. Like, after all this suffering under the oppressive authority of your boss, like... Oh, don't tell me you think she's beautiful now because she's blonde, like her.
I don't know a thing about being a princess.
Okay, here we go.
No nagging, bragging, sweating, fretting, slipping, tripping, slurping, burping, twittering, or frittering aloud. To be a princess is to know which spoon to use. To be a princess is to never be confused. To keep a grip and never crack, stiff upper lip and arch to the back, bend from above and always wear your gloves and wave. Shoulders back and tummy in and pinky out and lift the chin and slowly turn the head from side to side.
I see now.
Breathing gently, stepping lightly, smile brightly, nod politely. Never show a thing you feel inside. Glide! To be a princess is to never get to rest. Sit for a portrait, never squirm. Sleep on a mattress extra firm. Sing lullabies and always harmonize in thirds, thirds, thirds. Doors close and the chemistry grows. She's like a rose that's forever in bloom. Do a plie and don't
Never ever ever fall.
never show dismay.
And be there when people call.
It's gonna fall.
To be a princess is to always use your head.
But yeah, he was getting into it, and some parts of that song there, like, really waxing poetry about Annalise, and was getting a little weird.
Your Highness, wait! May I, present Princess Annalise?
Uh-oh. Premature space!
When I walk in the room, everybody stops.
You can tell she looks like she's never been here before.
Need your help to stop the swiper. Swiper knows swiping.
And he hit her spectacles so she won't see.
I am sorry. I should not have run away.
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
He's like, what the?
Well, I still think we should cancel the wedding.
What's Preminger doing in the Western Forest?
He must have a super nose, dude. He picks up on the stationery smelling like lilac or whatever, and then the stinking trees.
Help! Please,
Help me!
Yes, Your Highness. No, please.
Well done, Serafina.
Uncovering him. Oh my gosh. Exposed?
I'm gonna solve this princess puzzle if I'm to be king.
King?
How does he hear that though? Through the window. Y'all must have some terrible insulation.
How can you be king?
Oh, not the burlap sack.
You're the tutor. You're supposed to have all the answers.
Ah! That comeback is actually, it hits.
I'll move along before
I lose my temper.
Let me through.
I said move along.
No! Man. She's like, I've never had someone raise their voice at me in my life. I don't know what that means. She doesn't seem like someone that's prideful or conceited, I will say. Like, usually you see them pamper princesses being spoiled and whatnot, but like, she seems humble.
If you weren't such a lazy cow, those dresses would be finished by now.
How dare you speak to her that way?
How dare I? You're not coming out till every dress is finished, Erica.
Erica?
I say lock, you say out. Lock!
Take this to the castle. When somebody reads the label, it'll lead them here.
Yeah, if she gets that far. Because she could have gotten kidnapped again. Catnapped.
What's wrong, Wolfie? Are you sick?
Something in your throat?
Are you trying to...
meow?
We don't do that here.
I can see it when you're feeling low. You can't hide that from me. You're no status quo calico, so I keep trying to be. If you bark, celebrate it. Make your mark, serenade it. Noah's Ark should have had a cat like you. And if what you are is a strange you, doesn't mean you should change you. Only means you should change your point of view.
Princess Annalise?
Your bow wow's the cat meow. It's how I know you're you.
He's like, I fell for her voice. And I can see why. It's like, yeah.
When you wail, you're a rover Romeo. I love you the way you are, and that will never change.
That's my boy.
I don't know. I feel like that's when it made it sink in for him. Like, she's actually incredible. And she's not what I expected, but she's greater than I expected and what I imagined. So maybe this arranged marriage won't be so bad. I asked my mom in the term I was trying to think of for the gem that she had on her desk that looks like a plain rock on the outside, but inside has gems in it. It's called a geode.
No, 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 no.
Better talk to her before I do, because I'm hurt of feelings.
Everyone will know I'm a fake. They'll throw me in the dungeon in 2 seconds flat.
2 seconds? That's quick.
You most beautiful highness.
He always does that. Like, he's like giving birth.
Canine. Feline. What happened to the other one?
Gave her away. He knows already. We know. He was already suspecting, but he knows.
Where are my
spectacles? Right here, queen. Right here.
The honor's mine, King Dominic.
Please, just call me Dominic.
Okay, first name basis. Ooh, imagine that position though. You fall for him, pretending to be somebody else. He falls for you, thinking you're them. It's more tangled than Rapunzel's hair.
I'm sure you're wondering why I disguised myself as a page.
Not really. I have more important things to do.
Something tells me you have a wonderful voice.
Yeah, that's something being you creeped outside my bathroom when I was singing in the tub. To my barking cat.
Once a lass met a lad. You're a gentle one, said she. You say your love is true, and I hope that it will be.
I'd be sure if I knew that you loved me for me.
Could I be the one you're seeking? Will I be the one you choose? Can you tell my heart is speaking? My eyes will give you clues.
What you see may be deceiving. Truth lies underneath the skin.
Hope will blossom by believing the heart that lies within.
Yeah, Permind, you're watching?
If you love me for me, if you love me for me.
Breathtaking.
Buster's breathless.
Get an inhaler then. Yeah, it's like the only flower there that's blue he manages to pick.
You're honest. No pretenses. I like that.
Ugh. But, like, seriously, he'd be a hypocrite if he was upset because he pretended to be... He posed as a stinging page, whatever that means.
Julian and the princess are still missing. And I think I'm falling in love with the king.
Yeah, that can happen on a Tuesday. Of course, Preminger is the one to find it. Serafina, you had one job and you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it.
You can tell me everything on the way to the castle.
What are we doing here? You were behind this.
My face. It took him taking you to the mines to be like, oh, you're the one that betrayed me.
And how would you get to be king?
Marrying your mom, sis.
Your mother is a very handsome woman. How sad they'll be when they discover you've died in a tragic accident.
Did he kill their father that way? Like, bet. Trying to pull a thing like Joseph's brothers did. It's like, y'all read a lot of books. You should be able to figure out a way out. Brain of a brawn. Preminger was offering riches that he stole from the mines. And also, while at the same time creating the need in the first place by taking it from their supply. That was like several dress moves ahead of what I ever remembered. Are you kidding me? He created the need by taking all of them, but also supplies the need by giving them back.
The kingdoms will be officially joined after the wedding tomorrow.
Yeah, about that.
Ready. Whoa.
Grab her! She's an imposter!
Someone's coming.
She's a fake, a common pauper.
You telling me I
don't know my own daughter?
You wouldn't be able to pick her out of a lineup.
And what proof do you have of this ridiculous
story? He met her and like in a day, he's like, oh, she would never do that. She's like, I'm too disappointed to look.
It's true.
Snatch the wig off like Hannah Montana. I'm Hannah Montana.
I don't believe it.
His face, he looks like a Sims in Sims 2.
I just wanted to save the princess. From him.
The dungeon!
He really did have the plan on lock.
My daughter. My poor daughter.
This song's sad.
Do a plie and never fall. Don't ever stray from protocol. All through the day there's just one way you must behave. Do keep a grip and never crack. Stiff upper lip.
This is so random, but I remember distinctly watching that scene when I was younger and riding my bike outside afterward.
So many problems.
Oh, here we go. When short men win.
I'm as wealthy as King Dominic.
Make sure you get that prenup, girl.
It's something that you never even use.
His voice. She should have thought about it, like, why do you conveniently have a ring with you? Unless it's the same ring that Dominic was giving her. No, it's not. So she should have been like, why was this your plan?
How can you refuse?
turns one that she can't even bear the sight of her hand with that ring on. A geode! They always like thought they were just coal and ignored them, but they're more valuable probably than what they took.
You know why I didn't want to marry the king?
I know I can treat you better than he can.
I think you're like this, unassuming on the outside, but a treasure within.
Now you wait till we're practically dying to confess. Like, what good would that do, you know, if they couldn't get out? Also, she doesn't even bother putting effort in. Like, they didn't give her a wedding dress or anything. They're like, we're tired, you know, we're tired of Preminger. Like, didn't change her outfit a single time in this movie. I mean, it kind of reflects like she doesn't want the wedding to go on, but.
La 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 la.
Good job, Wolfie. You're stuck with them. That's all you did. I mean, unless you're gonna pull a Lara Croft and use that pickaxe to get up the wall, what you gonna do?
Beautiful.
Why is there only one guard? She's a high-level criminal. She's trying to pull a coup, impersonate the princess, hide her somewhere, take over the kingdom. You would think there'd be high-level security, but whatever. And then we got Niagara Falls over here.
Smile, my dear. You're about to become my queen.
Only to save my people.
Like, if he's your advisor, why are you acting so disgusted by him right now? You don't know his actual schemes. Like, she's like, make it clear, though.
I don't believe you're the person Preminger says you are.
Wait! Drop that crown!
My darling!
She's alive!
He's like, I never met her. That's her?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Okay, she got the spectacles back, though. Julian held onto them the whole time.
You won't get away.
He won't get away. Have a nice trip.
Nice to see you again.
Going somewhere? They really thought they did something with those comebacks. Stinks to be your dentist. Wow, Julian and Dominic literally didn't have to do anything.
He's kind, intelligent, and my best friend.
She's like, a commoner?
It's Julian I want to marry.
It doesn't usually work like this in reality, but whatever, it's fine.
Now my debt's been paid, thanks to Annalise. I want to sing, see the world.
In 80 days.
I'll take my chances.
Aw, I love them.
She had discovered it was filled with geodes. The beautiful crystals created a new industry.
But won't they confiscate the stuff Preminger took and get it back on top of the geodes?
Without the work from the castle, she went out of business.
Bye-bye.
Sometimes being free means choosing not to go, but to stay.
And you're always free to begin again.
She's still wearing the same dress, isn't she? Oh my gosh, bro. Why is she not getting a new outfit in all this time?
You and I will always be celebrating life together. I know I have found a friend forevermore. Love is like a melody, one that I will always treasure. Courage is the key that opens every door. Though you may not know where your gifts may lead, and it may not show at the start. When you live your dream, you'll find destiny is written in your heart.
Wolfie and Serafina lived happily ever after, along with their many kittens.
Like, who's gonna take care of all of them?
And it may not show at the start. You'll find destiny is written in your heart.
that was actually Princess and the Pauper, and it still stands to be one of my favorite Barbie movies for sure. It actually held up pretty decently. Obviously there's some things with the animation here and there. It makes sense, but at the same time, the songs held up still. I mean, I always listen to them in my library anyway. I never stopped listening to the soundtrack. It was very cool to share with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to do more Barbie movies. I'm kind of like selective about what ones I would do now, but I definitely enjoy doing these a lot. And even though I was like seemingly ragging on it, I enjoy the movie, trust me. I feel comfortable being able to joke about it because I care about it so much. If you guys want, you can check out my Barbie videos on BopTop892. Let me know what your favorite part of this movie is, your favorite song is, and also what your favorite Barbie movie is. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. Bye guys, and smuzzle around.
Calico, so why keep trying to be? 'Cause you're more than that. You're a doggish
Wolfie!
Do a plie and don't
ever fall.
never show dismay.